leading up to EFL's Community Weekend. So we're going to celebrate that on the home game versus Walsall on the 22nd of Feb. And part of that process, we've got to identify what they call community heroes. So we look to staff members, volunteers, anybody associated with the club or the foundation really. So we've got to identify 5, which is very difficult to do, not because of the numbers, but because we've got loads of people that are sort of worthy nominees, if you like. So we've come up with our 5, which I think we're really pleased with. So in no particular order, we've got Gabby Laurent. She's part of the media team on a voluntary basis, been doing that for sort of 12, 18 months. So she supports the guys on a match day here, and also looks after the women's communications and supports them as well. Attends all the games, home and away, absolutely dedicated, as a volunteer, phenomenal and a real asset to the football club. So recognition is absolutely deserved for Gabby. Then we've got Jason Townsend. He's a serving soldier at the moment, and he's a volunteer for the foundation, and he predominantly works with our veterans project. And again, he's another top bloke where gives up his time, doesn't have the ability to say no to anything. He'll attends all our events. He'll drive minibuses, support vehicles for our recent walk. Drives his own car, took a 99-year-old vet down to the Arboretum to celebrate D-Day, because Norman was part of D-Day landings. Helps out we've got a new bowling club set up, so he's been down there, he's been painting. His wife Tracy provides cupcakes for all our events, so he gets raffle prizes, just non-stop, anything we need for the Veterans Project and beyond. He's even helped us take kids to football competitions, so yeah, a top man. So Jason's well deserving of this nomination as well. Next one is Lee Lambourne. So Lee looks after our ball retrieval operatives, as we now need to call them. Been doing that for 3 seasons now. Every single home game he mobilises 10 young people to come and do ball boying at the game. Kids aged from 10 to 16, and Lee manages them every game. And has done that, I'd say, for 3 years, which is phenomenal. Great commitment. Make sure they're looked after, make sure they're fed at half time, make sure they've got decent gear, so he gives us a good nagging to make sure that everyone's looked after. In his professional life, he works for Bupa Dental, practice manager in Morecambe. He's mobilised them, the staff down there, to raise money for us to buy additional sensory packs for our supporters where we need them, and was absolutely pivotal in getting us a significant, biggest sponsorship we've ever had as a foundation from Bupa. So yeah, Lee's an all-round good guy, very valuable member of the volunteer base on the match day and beyond. How many is that? Okay. And finally, James and Jeanette Morgan. Where to start with these two? So they've been associated with Lancaster Morecambe Service to Youth League for over 27 years, and 13 years at the helm of it really, and their commitment to the grassroots football is absolutely phenomenal. Speaking to them recently, we're talking about the humble beginnings. So when they took over, they had about 50 teams in the league. That's now 216, which is absolutely incredible. Girls and boys, and they're about to embark on doing some disability football. Massive drivers for high standards for the teams that operate within the league, and that includes making sure the respect to gender is adhered to. Massive on standards of behaviour, supporting clubs to make sure that they're well organised, got safeguarding policies in place. All the volunteers that can access CPD, so the standards are really high with the teams. And they also do a huge amount for developing young referees as well locally. So they're absolute stalwarts of the community, so massively important. And last year, December, Service to Youth League won the League of the Year at Lancashire FA. So that just shows the levels of commitment and dedication to win that award. So well done to them.